They know what will happen. So, we see the game that they're playing. And that's the messed up part about that. We see the game that they're playing. And it don't lead to much. You know what I'm saying? It don't lead to much. But it goes to show how much garbage they're doing and hoping that they could get away with it and nobody must say anything and they must stay in there and they must rule. You know what I'm saying? It's really ridiculous. Some of the things that we see going on. And it doesn't make any sense when you really look at it. It really doesn't make any sense. I see analysts, White House, strategy towards Manchin. I guess they're having some kind of thing going on with Manchin. You know what I'm saying? To retool strategy. You know what I'm saying? The White House goes to extraordinary length to protect Biden from COVID. I guess so. Biden sets ambitious goal to cut certain things. I guess cancer, death rates, and all that. Yeah, okay. How long do you use? Now he using that. You know what I mean? Durbin. See Mr. Durbin over there. You know what I'm saying? Saying several Republicans, senators open to a Biden Supreme Court. You know what I mean? Let's see what's going on with that. You see the Biden administration withdraws COVID vaccine mandates. The Biden administration withdraws the COVID mandates. You know what I'm saying? Preventing mandates. For businesses. That came off the CNBC News. You know what I'm saying? On Biden on that one. But that's his problem. Why would Biden be forced to hand out a fourth stimulus, which he should, because you did put us under a whole lot of stress? You know what I'm saying? Ted Cruz say there's a chance a Republican House could try to, I guess, turn things around. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the voice saying that pay attention to the place Biden choose for his January 6th anniversary. But we ain't sitting there with him with that because that's his business. Because a lot of foolish he have done, a lot of foolish, now all of a sudden he's withdrawing all kinds of venting mandates and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's too late for that. You know what I'm saying? We see Mr. Ted Cruz of Texas, appreciates in a Senate Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee hearing on the oversight of the airline industry in the Russell Senate office building on Capitol Hill, December 15, 2021, in Washington, D.C. The Air Transportation Executive testified about the current state of the U.S. airlines industry during the oversight. But I don't understand what Ted Cruz is talking about. Ted Cruz believes there is a possibility that the Republicans in the House of the Representatives could try to impeach President Joe Creepy Biden after the 2022 midterm elections. I don't think there's a chance of that, whether it's justified or not. The Democrat weaponized the impeachment. Weaponized the impeachment. Yes, they did. And they ran it. They used it because the pressure was on them, because Donald Trump was on their neck, cracking them in the head for all the underground shit that they were doing. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of stuff going on that should not have been going on in the government. So to get Trump out, because he was I guess he was putting a scratch on their neck. You know what I'm saying? They kept trying to impeach him. So we know they were going to cheat the election from Donald J. Trump. They used it for partisan purposes to go after Trump. And that's right, because they disagreed with him on every corner. Cruz said on his podcast, referring to former President Donald J. Trump. Trumpy bad, baby. Cruz was asked about the impeachment proceedings under the conditions the GOP wins, control of the House after 2022 midterm elections. On several occasions in the interview, Cruz, scolded the Democrats for, in his new view, using impeachment proceedings in recent years as a tool in a partisan war, chess. And that is true. I agree with that. The article of impeachment have been passed by the House multiple times over the past 40 years, including twice against Trump and once against Bill Clinton. Neither president was subsequently removed from the office. Yes, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the game that they play. That back and forth. But the people need the money down here in the hood, and they need their pockets full. They're playing head games. So we see, it's worth nothing that Cruz is not a member of the House, the chamber of Congress that would start impeachment proceedings. It is clear. It isn't clear, I should say, whether Cruz, thought or Cruz thought have any merit, with the with other potential members of the House. But the impeachment requires a simple majority vote, which is 50% plus one. You know what I'm saying? But the example and the point is made. So nobody's sitting there with that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's sitting there with that. From one another.